What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of All Having Yourselves a Great Weekend. We're here a little after 7:17, actually, is the exact time. And I don't know how this day just flew away, but we've got ourselves a little bit of Eagles football approaching. So we're here and we're going to get to know the opponent. That's right. It's behind enemy lines time, week one edition, because, well, we're only 4 days away from defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles football returning. Let's effing go, baby. So I'm excited. Hope you're excited. We've done everything to keep you up to date with the Eagles and all that's been going on, the chaos of it all, even this past week. Hopefully you've been keeping up to date with all of that stuff, but we're here to get to know the opponent. So we will do this all very compact because short week technically. Tomorrow you'll get the initial injury report. Then Wednesday you'll have the game status report. Games on Thursday. So I'll get the top matchups in there. I think Tuesday I'll give you all the injury updates you need to know for both teams, and you'll be ready for this game that again is 4 days away. Can't ever believe it. But I appreciate you all taking the time here tonight. Hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing, everything you do to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough. But let's rock and roll here, sickos. And well, let's get to know our opponent, the Dallas Cowboys, in week one. And oh boy, so they've had some changes per se here this offseason. And well, let's get to see them. So the coaching staff, obviously, that's a change in of itself. So Brian Schottenheimer now moved from the OC to the head coach. So we're going to see how he fares at that job. He's got Clayton Adams as his OC. Matt Eberflus is there as the DC. Nick Sorensen, I remember watching him play. Special teams coordinator there. So a new staff. And we all know Jerry Jones, the GM there, doing his thing. And oh boy, yeah, some changes. So let's talk about those changes. So you see the coaching staff, what's new there. But obviously some other moves to talk about. And, well, they had themselves a good draft. So you thought, okay, maybe heading in the right direction, get themselves a damn good guard there in Tyler Booker. You got Azirike there. You've got Siobhan Ravel, I think, a great pick. Jaden Blue, another one. Shamar James. They've got some pretty good picks here. So you could see who they drafted this offseason if you missed the NFC East preview a couple months ago. But that was their draft. And I thought, overall, a good draft. But when it came to, the free agent moves and all the things they've been doing to their roster here, you could see their additions and, their subtractions. So Micah Parsons, we all know, was traded, unless you're living under a rock. But wow. So they get themselves 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark. And Kenny Clark is a very good addition. But you traded Micah Parsons. That's wild. So heading in a different direction. Did add themselves George Pickens, Javonte Williams there, Miles Sanders. They just took Trevor Keegan from us as well. Got Solomon Thomas on defense, Peyton Turner, a little banged up right now. Dante Fowler's back. So they've got themselves, they traded for Kyer Elam early in the offseason. They made some moves for sure, but you can see a lot of losses here too. So a lot of overturn for this roster, and we'll take a look at what that looks like. But you can let me know how you feel. Who do you think the best addition was for them? Who do you think the biggest loss besides Micah Parsons is going to be? Let me know how you feel. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb together, whatever's on your mind. Love to hear from you. But let's move on and let's take a look at what this team looks like heading into this game on Thursday. So, again, tomorrow the initial injury report will come out. I will keep you up to date with all of that. But this is their injury list right now. So the IR, the PUP list, the NFI. They've got some players here. So some are designated to return. Carson, Maffa, Mingo, Turner. We'll see when that is. I think Siobhan Ravel is actually also designated to return now. So these guys hopefully back for them sooner rather than later. But those are the guys on their injury list. And then you could see the practice squad. A lot of movement here for them as well. I think I did my best to keep up with it. But 17 players here. They also have an international player, and Deo Odeleyihu, I think, down there. Odele. So you can see, made myself a new little practice squad chart here. Some new things for this year. But you can see the charts here, the color coding, what they mean, the rookies, the new additions here. But here's their practice squad: a quarterback, running back, few wide receivers, a couple tight ends there, a tackle, and then some defensive players, as you can see. So if you're wondering where some of these players that maybe they signed or whatever, here they are. Now, let me know how you feel about their injuries or whatever on your mind about the practice squad. We're going to jump in and look at this depth chart now. And, well, they've got Dak Prescott back, and we know they added George Pickens. We talked about those running backs, a whole new running back room for them. We'll see how they use them, with Williams, Sanders, Blue there. But Pickens being added to the mix is great for them. Turpin's still there with Lamb and Tolbert, Ferguson. So they've got weapons. Their offensive line, still pretty good. So this offense, our defense is going to definitely have its hands full. I can't wait to talk about the top matchups coming up this week. So look forward to that. But that's their offense here. And again, you can see those color-coded charts. I will have the practice squad elevations, and I'll have all of the injuries when they come out. That game status report will be out on Wednesday. You can see the defense here. No more Micah Parsons. So Nealon, Fowler, Aziriku, and Williams with James Houston just added. Also going to have to step it up. You can see Clark and Thomas, Mozzie Smith falling off here. A lot of pieces here that were just added, and Murray and Sanborn. Talked about Elam. So going to be a different defense for sure. Don't think the Eagles are too worried about it, but they've got some talent there. So we'll see. You can let me know how you feel about this defense. And then in the special teams department, do not sleep here. One of the better kickers in the game in Brandon Aubrey, a good punter in Brian Anger, and then one of the best return man in the game in Cavante Turpin, who will be doing both kick and punt return. So gotta watch out for him, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all I've got for you. You have been behind enemy lines with the Eagles' Week 1 opponent, the Dallas Cowboys. Let me know how you feel. Maybe you've got a score prediction. Maybe you've got a top matchup already before I get into it this week. Love to hear from you. Hope you're excited. We are 4 days away, baby. Cannot wait. So, again, would love to hear from you. If you guys need anything, doesn't have to be about the birds. You can always reach out. Always here for you guys as you are for me. But hopefully you enjoy the new look, the new music. But I'll be back tomorrow. Have some more things. The initial injury report. Again, I'll get the top matchups, practice squad elevations, game status report. Everything you need to know will be out this week. Game status is Wednesday. I think elevations are on Thursday. So all that stuff will come at you as it comes out. I'll do my best to get home from work as soon as I can so we can touch on all of these things. Oh, I'm getting excited. My heart is literally pounding just thinking about Eagles football being a few days away. So let me know how you're feeling, but all I've got for you here tonight. So have yourselves a great rest of your night, great rest of your weekend. Have yourselves a great holiday. Stay safe out there. But all I've got for you. So until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!